Just file as a subcontractor or independent, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I did. Freelance independent contractor. It really wasn't that hard. I bet like the only thing I'm sure is if I would have hired somebody, they probably could have helped me find even more things to write off.
Yeah.
So, and then okay, am I gonna save as much money as I'm gonna be paying this guy?
Right. And then that guy knows, well, as far as I see it, the guy knows how to manipulate things as needed.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, I might do that next year.
Yeah, really, it just wasn't that expensive either for us. It was only, let us say, like $150 to have to pay somebody to do it. So I don't know if I just got lucky or what was going on, but felt like that was super cheap.
That seems cheap. I know my brother and Allie, I think, paid a guy like $350 or something.
For both theirs together?
Yeah.
All together. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad.
No.
Dan, you still in Texas?
For one more week. Yep.
Dang.
You got a place picked out?
Yeah, man. We just signed a lease on Friday.
Nice. Congrats.
Thanks. It's called Playbill Flats. Check it out.
It's called what?
Playbill Flats. I will be downtown city living.
No way.
I was gonna ask you if you're gonna be in the heart of it.
Dude, it's stupid cheap to be in the downtown. Like
Really?
Paying about the same price. If we were to renew this apartment again right now, it would be the same price as this apartment here, and we're like 20 minutes outside of the city. But like downtown, $1,550 for a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 8-minute walk from the office.
That's clutch.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
It's saving a lot on gas and wear and tear and whatnot on your car.
Oh my God, so much. Hannah and I actually have plans to two-row, I think it's called two-row, her car. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's like Airbnb. It's like Airbnb for your car.
Oh yeah, they do that in Chicago.
Yeah, it's like Airbnb for your car. So it's a two-row is the app that you use, but you just put your car on it and you can set it up for like 60, 70, $80 a night or whatever. Or a day, I mean, and then people, I don't know how the whole system, the process works, but people come and just get your keys from you, use it for however long they need it. It's just like they rent a car from you. And so like we won't need her car. We barely even need my car, but I mean I still need it to like go off into like what location we're gonna be in. But it's not gonna be that far. But yeah, we won't even need 2 cars because we'll be just a 2-minute walk. It's gonna be super cool. Plus Hannah's working with us. I don't know if I told you guys that part, but yeah. So one of the ways that was that smoothed the whole idea over with Hannah was getting her in the office of the administration role. So like what she's gonna be doing, she's gonna be handling. We recruit literally every fucking day. Like we have like 200-300 people apply, like every day, and then we set up interviews like second round interviews. I only do second round interviews. I don't do first round interviews, but we're doing like 20 second round interviews every day. So Hannah's going to be setting all those up for us. And she's going to be in office with us. So Hannah and I are going to be technically working together.
That's cool.
Nice. I was able to get that job.
Yeah.
Does she still plan to try to dabble in any real estate there, or is she just gonna? Yeah.
She's already actually and she's in contact already with a property owner up there. Because she's in a few different Airbnb / real estate groups like all over the place. And this one guy was in Milwaukee, asking people, trying to get more business actually for his cleaning lady. So in his apartments and in Airbnb or in the apartments that he owns or houses that he owns that he uses for apartments or whatever, he has a cleaning lady. His cleaning lady was looking for more work. He said, I'll help you out. So Hannah saw that, reached out to him for her contact info because she's looking for a cleaning lady too up there. Turns out he has been wanting to get an Airbnb And so they're actually Hannah's gonna meet this guy and find out, if they can be business partners up there in Wisconsin. So she's already got some connections up there. But yeah, so she'll obviously start trying to do Airbnb up there ASAP. But with now she'll have basically like a W-2 job where she's paid regularly, right? So it's a lot easier to like get apartments and stuff like that. So yeah, she'll start doing that and then getting into she's working on her real estate license up there too. So that one take a little bit longer because she's got to study for the state exam.
She's in the Navy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does she work with the Navy too?
So they have to do every once a month, they have to do drill weekends. And that's it.
That's all she has to do.
Yeah. So she actually has to do a drill weekend, literally the weekend that we get up there. We'll move up there. We get to move in April 20th. She has drilled the 21st and 22nd, and she'll do it. Yeah, she'll do drill up there. I don't know where. I don't even know. She hasn't really told me, but she'll have to do drill up there in Milwaukee, the 21st and 22nd.
Right away.
Yeah, get it over with for the month.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Did you hear that the Navy can't kick people out for denying the vaccine now?
Oh, nice. No. Mm-hmm. Are they the only part that can't do that?
The only branch? I'm not sure. Yeah. I know obviously we have only really been paying attention to the Navy stuff, but I don't know. But there was only like 3 people in her unit down here in Fort Worth that didn't get the vaccine, that were gonna get separated, that now aren't gonna get separated because court said no, can't do that. I think it was specific towards the religious exemption.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, dude, most of those people too, like people held out, they made it because that law got changed a lot of places. They overturned.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
Which is literally held out.
The federal employees. Yeah.
Yeah, it just took forever.
Federal employees, the big businesses. There's a lot of them that like is like, no, yep, actually we're not going to kick you out. Pull the rug on them.
Yeah, exactly. And it was always at like the last day too, like the day that they were about to get kicked out for not getting it. Like, yeah, never mind.
It's all right, you call my bluff.
Right.
People aren't talking about that enough. That's fucking ridiculous.
Uh-huh. Think about how pissed off everybody that just went ahead and got it, even though they didn't want to, is going to be.
Right. Damn good and well, they're not going to vote for him. Okay. But they're still going to find a way to rig the election.
Yeah, man. It's freaky to think about because even though across the country, you got people fighting to put things in place so this doesn't happen again. But I mean, cheaters are always going to cheat.
Cheaters going to cheat.
And with how the Democrats have been performing in office since they got in, it's so bad that they're going to have to cheat harder now more than ever.
Bro, we're living in a fucking movie. It's just so slow and drawn out.
It is very.
We're living in a goddamn movie. This is crazy. Everything that's happening.
Did you see the clip of Biden describing America in one word?
There's one word to describe America. And then he said another sentence, and it's like completely just doesn't follow the sentence he just said at all.
Dude, that's the president of the United States.
Oh yeah.
It's a movie made in a basement, is what it is.
Very low budget.
It's insane.
Guys, there's only one solution.
What's that?
Make more money.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, I'm pretty sure this is like the 7th time I said it, but like Hannah and I were actually just talking about it last night because so many people are talking about like the bubble bursting and then like there's another depression right around the corner and stuff like that. But like, obviously there's already been a Great Depression, and look, but it was 100 years ago, and look where we're at now, right? Like more money than there's ever been. So if you look at it that way, and if we're thinking, just from our like smaller time frame, when we're investing in stocks, we buy when the streets are running red, right? We buy on the dips, and we always know that the stock, everything's going to recover and it's going to be worth more, right? If you're the elites of the country, if you're the riches of the rich, you don't give a fuck about depression. All it does is it just creates a larger gap between the rich and the poorest of the poor, right? Because more people. So it's like if there was 25, 25, 25, 25%, right? Now the Great Depression hits. Now it's 50-50. Now another Great Depression hits. Now it's 25-75 of like the richest and the poorest, right? So the gap just keeps like poor is 75%. Another Great Depression. Now it's 5% have all the money and 95% don't have any money. But all that's mattering is like that 50% is still the same people, right? And they just have more and more money, and the gap, the people with less and less money keeps getting bigger and bigger. So like the elites and the rich don't give a fuck about depression. All it's going to do is just make the gap bigger, and they're going to get more and more money because they know that after the depression, everything's going to recover.
Well,
people with the amount of money is going to get hit the hardest.
They also know everything should hit the fan.
They're going to be good. Yeah, also, the fan, they're going to be good. That's why the only solution is to make a fuck ton of money right now.
Well, yeah, because depressions don't really affect rich people.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean
that's the solution. Make more money.
If you know how to play the market, you play the opposite.
Let's go, XRP. Tired of fucking waiting.
Dude, that's really the key right there, Daniel.
I read something earlier today that said that the SEC wants to go to trial. So effectively delaying anything.
They want to go to trial.
Yeah, that's what I read. I'm not sure on that, but it was just about an hour ago.
The longer the trial goes, the longer XRP is going to be so cheap. You just keep buying it.
It's true, but I just wanted to go already. Tired of buying it.
Yeah, for real. It's like how much more? I was doing the math last night. Like if I add, it's only 76 cents right now. If I add, only 780 more coins, how big of a difference that's going to be when it's worth $100 per coin?
I'm always doing those too.
Not that much. Like let's go.
I'm always taking my bag and then multiplying it by a hypothetical number. It's like, okay, so if it hits that, I get this. If it hits this, I get that.
Bad math.
It's fun.
I'm taking XRP donations for my birthday, by the way.
I'll send you.
Fresh out.
I'll send you all my Safe Moon.
Nice.
What's Safe Moon worth right now? How much?
Like nothing.
Nobody talks about it.
But it's supposed to be safe.
Yeah, safely making me broke. No, I only put $50 in, and it's at like that $50 is worth like 10 right now.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Yeah, not the worst.
You know what, Dan? That's the thing about gifts. They're surprises. So you're gonna get what you're gonna get.
Should have put all that safe moon money into Shiba when I said.
I bought them around the same time. I wanted, I always wanted a piece of something. So there, Dave Portnoy was talking about Safe Moon, so I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I haven't heard about Safe Moon. It was a craze for a little bit about Safe Moon. Now it's just like no one talks about it.
No, it's forgotten.
I haven't even seen it. I haven't seen it on anything. No one's talking about it.
I feel like now's a good time to buy Doge because Elon.
That's what I was just thinking. Bro, I was just looking at the price today with Elon Musk taking over Twitter, and he's talking about using it as payments on Twitter too.
Yeah, exactly. So once that gets announced, it'll pop. Most likely.
I was just looking at it earlier today. Elon Musk is quite the human being. He fascinates me.
Right.
Ordinary. I don't even have Doge on my watch.
Trying to understand him. because when he bought the Twitter, he bought it like, I don't know, 3 weeks before he even announced it that he bought it. Then he was asking people polls on Twitter after he already bought it and stuff. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure him out.
He wants to confuse you.
I didn't realize that Doge got all the way down to 11 cents.
Is that like 16 right now?
It's around
15.
15.
Yeah, now's a really good time to buy. It actually looks exactly like this. Looks exactly the chart structure looks exactly the way. Right now, it looks exactly the way it does when I bought Shiba for the first time. Shiba, and then she popped off. It's only 15 cents.
What's Shiba doing these days?
It's just hanging out on its support, just like everything is. Same thing. Like everything, right? There's a few things that are just that if you go to like if you go to BitTrue, there's a few things that are going crazy. Like last night when I opened it, there was some coin. I don't even remember what it was, but it's some shit coin that was up like 550%. Today there's one that's up 163%, but it's worth like 0.00030 cents.
Right.
But let me see. Let me pull
The shitcoin took off 550%.
Yeah, in like one day.
Nice.
Well, like that one coin, what was it? The ape coin. Ape coin, that's what it was. Fucking ape coin.
I got that one.
That went up like 1,000 something percent. That's crazy. You guys,
only like, was that on Coinbase?
This is I think so, yeah. But so this is Shiba right now, right? So right now, this little structure right here, this looks like what Doge just is doing right now. So like this is like what Doge looks like. If you go look at Doge right now, it looks like this. And then it just went sideways for a while. So this is where I bought it, like right in here. This is where I bought SHIB.
Yeah.
And it just went sideways and it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything for like 3 months and then it just went. But this looks like Doge. So this right here, and then you type in Doge.
Look at this screen share that he's got going
on. So this is the all-time for Doge. So it's like Doge has nothing, and then it popped off. Now it's back down. This is where I bought. Where shit was at.
So you're gonna buy Doge?
Maybe. I don't know. I did buy Doge. I bought Doge down here.
Did you sell it?
And then I sold it up here. I sold it I bought it at like 5 cents and I sold it at 50. And then I turned it into XRP. Actually, I didn't sell it. I rolled it into XRP.
That's the move.
I was thinking about the other day. I was like, damn, I got 9,000 XRP. That's actually a fucking lot. Like we've really been stacking up some XRP.
Love, how many do you have?
28.5.
That's a lot.
Dan,
yeah, right. I think mine's a lot, and then I hear that, I'm like, fuck.
Dan, you need to get that 10K.
Bro, I know. I'm thinking I'm gonna use my birthday to get it.
Yeah, you're so close. That'd be bugging me not to round that off.
Yeah, that's what I did with XRP. I just kept, it kept bugging me, hitting these little numbers. So 10, then it was 15, then it was like 20K, and then I was like, all right, I might as well go 30K. Then I had 32.5, and then I used it for other things, and didn't work out. So
I only need like $760 to get it at this point right now. So I just need 1,000 more. I literally have, I think exactly 9,000. 2,000 in Coinbase. Now it's not pulling up. Yeah, 2,000 on Coinbase. I just love XRP. It's just it's gonna be great. Oh, I have 9,008.
Dude, MJ putting his NFTs on there is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I thought that would get like a reaction out of the market and we'd see a little pump from it, but it didn't. Nothing happened.
I think with all this legal stuff going on, like it's so held down.
Yeah, news never really moves XRP. It's sad.
What's crazy is all the like XRP being in a lawsuit or Ripple being in a lawsuit, and it's still doing like a bull market structure.
Right.
It's just probably worth like 10 times more than what it's saying it is, but it's still rolling in a bull market going up the stairs. It's always super tempting to roll all the other stuff that I have into XRP.
Go all in.
I feel like that's a decent bet.
You what?
I feel like that's a decent bet, at least. They should put it in a crypto that has got utility and a company and like people pushing it, working behind it.
I mean, there's obviously something to it. It wouldn't be in a lawsuit if it wasn't something major.
Right. I just don't understand why like XLM doesn't get any of this rap. But it's like practically the same thing. And Jed McCaleb is like, he's the real one we gotta look at. How does he not get in trouble for anything? He's been around a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't hear about that. I think it's all about like, the way, like if you look at the rest of our political system, like there has to be things in order for it to go forward, So like there has to be things set in place. So it's also like, nothing financially happens without the banks. So like I think they're just using it. They're using the lawsuit to kind of delay something. Because like if they weren't in a lawsuit, like XRP would be worth a fuck ton more money, and then that would be good for all of us. But like all of us little guys, but because they're doing it, it's holding it down so that it's only good for them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like by them suppressing the price, it's keeping retail investors out of it. So and scaring retail investors away from it so that it's only good for them. But it's like there's a greater purpose for them doing this lawsuit than that's just trying to protect us. Right? They're trying to set things in place so that it benefits them only and not the rest of us. That's what I think. Yeah.
I mean, the whole Eastgate thing, and it seems pretty obvious that the people that were at the SEC before with Hinman and Clayton were, deliberately, working with Ethereum Foundation and stuff like that to make Ethereum and Bitcoin okay, but, suppress XRP, right? Dude put a lawsuit down right the day before he left. And he was getting paid by a company that works with Ethereum.
Probably because XRP was going to flip Ethereum.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and Ethereum's still not built out because they still have to do 2.0, and they keep like pushing it back and everything.
So maybe that's the big thing. Maybe that's the big thing right there.
2.0 will replace Ethereum.
Yes, it's an upgrade.
Oh,
so it'll be the same thing.
So like everyone that's already invested in Ethereum, it'll like carry over. It'll be the same thing. I'll just call it 2.0.
I believe so. Then they're just gonna, I think one of the biggest things is like transaction times and money are gonna be better, like costs. And then when I'm pretty sure, I don't know exactly how it works, but the fee that you pay, they're gonna burn it, so nobody gets it, or maybe they pay like a smaller portion to the miners or whoever. But it seems like I'm pretty sure they want to get away from proof of work, which is what BTC and Ethereum do right now, where they have to be actively mining for transactions.
What's the other one? Proof of stake and what?
Proof of stake.
That's it?
There's other ones, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because like literally there's multiple things you can come up with and as a concept for blockchain.
Maybe that's what it is though, because like, if they're so caught up in Ethereum, they were afraid that XRP would flip it, and like they were so invested in Ethereum that they couldn't have it. So they're just stalling until Ethereum 2.0 is ready, and then once Ethereum 2.0 is ready, so that they'll end the law or settle the lawsuit, and then XRP will be able to, or Ripple will be able to do their thing. But that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy to think about.
It is.
It's all so that things get lined up so that it benefits them. It's all corrupt. It's all.
We're just pawns.
Yeah. Until you make enough money that you're not. Actually, even then, I feel like LeBron is still a pawn.
Yeah, you just gotta play the game. If you don't control the game, you gotta play it, you know. So play with your best cards.
Hannah and I were just talking about that too. It's like there's a game being played. You can't be mad at it. You just gotta play the game.
Yeah, because we're all playing
Mad at the game, you're really fucked because there's people playing the game, there's people watching the game, there's people that don't even know what the fuck is going on. It's like, which one are you gonna be?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like the only way to really get away from that is just to pretty much go live off grid.
Yeah,
otherwise playing the game.
That's the last result. Kind of setting myself up for that one too. I have like my storage pantry is full of food that can last more than 2 years. I'm ready for that too. But
yeah, we got a nice little stockpile.
Yeah.
A lot of water too.
Yeah. In the meantime, let's stack that bread. Actually, I don't have any money in my bank. It's all invested.
Stack that crypto.
Yeah. It's in crypto and ETF funds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Mutual funds. Something like that. Roth IRA.
Yeah.
Also silver. What the fuck's going on with silver? I need silver to explode. It's so I haven't when I first before I bought it, I was here, read a lot about silver, but since I bought it, I've just kind of like forgotten about it. But it hasn't. I bought it at a high. I haven't seen it come back and touch the high.
Would you buy it? 27, 26?
20, almost 28.
Damn. That was the high.
Yep.
Dang.
Yep. I bought it almost at the high. Almost not. It wasn't at an all-time high, but since I bought it, it's never been above 26.50.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's doing like lower lows.
It's doing higher highs and lower lows. So I mean, it's definitely trending upward, but
I meant higher lows.
Yeah, higher lows. Yeah. It's
It
doing
looks like it just started bouncing off its 200-day moving average too, which is great. Which is a great sign.
Yeah. I mean, it should be. Look at everything that's fucking happening. What it's supposed to be a hedge against inflation, which is why I fucking bought it. And like we have literally the highest inflation in 50 years, and it's just not doing shit except for being in an uptrend. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? We got all metrics say that gold and silver should be going fucking crazy right now, and they're just not.
Yeah.
What
it's like fuck? Literally the most manipulated assets.
Crazy. It's just sitting there. It's just sitting there.
The way I understand it is like they made paper versions of silver to trade. I want to say like futures almost, but when they did that, they made it so they could keep creating more. So they have more paper shares than there is physical shares of silver. So they like diluted the market, and they can manipulate that.
Damn. So really, the only way that silver is going to be worth anything is if the whole fucking thing goes down. Essentially.
I mean, silver's necessary though.
It seems like more of a commodity that you store away and you save for like the end of times.
That's what I'm saying. If everything goes to shit, then it'll be something. Or because the paper
or werewolf.
I think. You said what?
Or werewolf.
Yeah, werewolves. That's an important one.
Melt it down and make bullets.
That's true. I suppose I could do that.
That'd probably be a better idea than holding on to it.
At least it's it's got a purpose. Then.
Yeah, then you know what it is.
I like that idea.
That'd be super cool.
How much silver do you have?
Like, I think it's like $1,100 or $1,200 worth.
You bought physical too, right?
What does that like weigh? You know?
I forget. I know. It's like I think it's 21 ounce coins.
21 ounce coins. So each ounce is around $100.
No, it's almost $25 an ounce, right?
Here, let me go grab it real quick.
Yeah, show us all your money.
Yeah. And then tell us where you have it. And then tell us when you plan to not be home for a long time. And then
it'll be real close soon. So
yeah,
give it like wait till Hannah's gone on her trip over the weekend and then bust in.
It's a good idea.
I'm here for it.
And then I'll just pull it out on the next podcast and be like, guys, look, I invested in silver. And it's like, how many do you have of like 21 ounce coins?
Yeah, it's 1 ounce. It's a 1 ounce silver round. It's called a silver bullion round.
Yeah, bullion.
Silver bullion round.
Mm. So maybe it's not quite 20. Maybe it's like 15 or so, something like that.
I mean, 20 is $500.
I don't know. I didn't count how many I had. I just pulled one out for you. Show you. It's pretty cool.
I think I'm doing that.
I haven't taken it out of the bag yet. It's got a buffalo on it.
Dan, I told you about blockchain backers silver.
No.
Yeah, that looked like it took like a lot of spare time. So
Yeah, but dude, the come up though, like that's the easy way because you're only paying for $1 for silver dollars per dollar. So you buy what 100 of them or 1,000 of them. You give them $1,000, and then you pick out the fucking silvers, and then give them back the rest and get your money back.
It's like every quarter that is it quarters or nickels?
They're silver dollars.
Silver dollars. Okay. That are before like 1965 or something.
Yeah, there's a time period. But like I've watched the videos before too, and like when you open up the roll, you can clearly see the difference in them, so you can like spot them like right away.
Because they're real.
Yeah, they're silver.
The silver dollar. It was before they quit making the silver dollar out of silver.
Yeah.
And blockchain backer gets these how?
He would go to the bank and he would order like rolls of them, silver dollars. And then he would just open up the silver dollars and then you pull out the actual silver ones and then take the rest of them back and get his money back.
I wonder how many he was getting like per roll.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't making that much money. I remember watching those videos and he like didn't make that much money. I was like, yeah, it's not worth my time.
Yeah, it was a hobby for him. So something he liked doing. Dude, he got what 250,000 subscribers now?
Yeah.
He hit that yesterday or 2 days ago.
What's up, everybody?
It's what's going on. What's going on, everybody?
Dude, how much money is he making off of YouTube? Big Boy Crypto has a ton of money from his channel.
I was wondering about that because when as soon as you start getting into that realm, you start taking money from people for certain to push certain things, So I was like, I wonder the information he's putting out, like how valuable is it or how manipulated is it?
Like
Right.
I've stopped watching BitBoy Crypto.
Yeah, I don't really watch him that much either.
He claims himself to be the overlord of the XRP army, and I was like, I just hate how he coined himself that.
Right.
But also like, I've heard a lot of other YouTube channel people kind of talk shit and be like about him, about kind of where his priorities lie.
Yeah, I mean, he's entertaining at the most, really, is what
He's
it
got
is.
a good channel. He's got a good
He
channel.
does. It's an entertaining channel. Even though like I feel weird that he ripped off like Sports Center and shit, pretty much. But I mean, he made it work.
Oh, you mean like with the point system?
Yeah, he does like around the horn, but it's around the blockchain, and then his whole show is like structured like whatever, I can't remember that show's name. It was another ESPN show with the two guys. Which one?
Pardon the interruption.
Yeah. PTI. Yeah.
That was a good one. But yeah, actually, so there's another. Russell Brand's been doing a really good job of covering like all the drama across the entire world. You guys listen to anything that Russell Brand's put out?
Yeah,
I'll catch some of those clips.
He does a really good job.
He's really well spoken.
He's extremely articulate.
Smart. Yeah.
He's very in the middle. He just wants to find out the truth. He's pointing out the hypocrisy, which is what we like.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter who's doing it. It's like, but it's also like, because there's so much hypocrisy that is coming from one side, it makes him look, he's labeled a right-wing extremist. It's kind of crazy, but all he's doing is just pointing out all the fucking ridiculousness and then talking about it. And that's his whole thing. It's just, let's talk about how we're all being fucking bent over and screwed. You got like 5 million people subscribed now.
Yeah, no, I like him. I like how he presents a lot of facts too. Like he always has something to back up what he's saying.
And everything he says sounds better because of his accent.
Yeah.
He's very entertaining. We got a guy, the office that I'm in right now is kind of trending under before we go to Milwaukee. He's from England. He's got an accent. I just love listening to him talk. He's extremely articulate too. He's making $1 million a year plus, but so I was like, that's one reason to listen to him. But his accent itself is worth $1 million. I just love listening to him.
How's he making so much money?
Because of his organization.
So what's he doing with you guys?
So like he has his own office, but then so he has his own office that he runs, but then people come up through the program, open up their own office that he's trained. So he's going to train somebody to open up their office, brings in another person, that person opens up their own office, and then he gets a percentage of everything. It's more like, looks like a bubble, like a spider web, actually. So he gets a percentage of every person that he trains up to go open up their own office, plus whatever his office makes.
So he's training people to be business owners, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense then.
Yeah. And then as soon as I open my office, then I'll be doing the same thing. Just training people. Because my job is not to only do sales, but it's to do sales, but then build a team of people to do sales. And then at least one of those people, I'm going to train to open up their own office. And then I'll do another one, train another person up through the program, through the entire thing, to open up their own office. And I get residuals from them.
So I want to do at gyms, train trainers.
That's it. I mean, that's it. Like that's 100%. So like if you got to 50 clients, but you're like, all right, this is too many clients to handle, you hire 2 trainers. Now one trains 25 people, the other trains 25, but you're going to take a residual from each of those people because you train those people to train those people. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing that we do. It's just we do it with sales of a product.
And what's your company called again?
The whole company is called Credit Co.
Credit Co.
And then everybody who opens up their own office technically has their own LLC. That's its own company name. But
Never heard of it.
What?
Never heard of it.
What kind of rinky-dink company you working for, Dan?
Bro, I actually got to listen to one of the co-founders and CEOs speak. Dude's worth like 300 mil.
Damn.
Started off as what do you do? He started off doing door-to-door sales. I think it was Pizza Hut coupons. That's what he said.
Coupons.
Yeah, like
Selling
20
Pizza Hut coupons?
Yeah, like 20 or 30 years ago.
Buy a coupon book in the mail.
Or no, he started with credit cards. Credit cards. That's what it was. He sold credit cards. He was selling credit cards at a mall.
Sounds
And
sketchy.
then he was selling credit cards at a mall and then trained somebody else to do it. And then he just had a team of people and he was like, and then he just built it from there.
Credit Co.
Credit Co.
That's where it comes from.
Glove, you remember Lucas Skull
Yeah.
from Monmouth?
Yeah.
He so our last bro time that we did. So we had talked about how I'm moving up to Milwaukee and doing the business and stuff like that. He messaged me on Facebook and was like, I think we're doing the same thing, bro. Who do you work with? And so it turns out he's doing literally the exact same thing, but with one of our competitors, Sidcore. He's been running an office. He ran an office actually in Dallas, Texas. Now he runs an office in North Carolina. But he does literally the exact same thing, just with a competitor of ours.
Interesting.
You guys should duel to the death.
Yeah.
Yep. No,
Like,
yeah, we said we were gonna meet in the parking lot.
I would pay to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I got $100 on Dan losing. I've never seen
Yeah,
that kid, but I just assume he's gonna beat him up.
Dan hasn't been working out in a while. He's been drinking, so
Yeah.
probably smoking cigarettes too.
Endurance is gonna be a question mark, that's for sure.
Cigarettes. You picked up vaping, Dan?
What?
You vaping? Got your jewel?
My douche stick?
Your douche stick?
No, I haven't conformed to that yet. I've been drinking a lot more Monsters lately, though. I'll be honest. The white ones. The white Monster is my favorite. It's a good one.
Shit.
Should drink Bangs.
You guys have Alani News over there?
I've had it occasionally. I had it at the gym one time. Fuck, that reminds me. I was supposed to go to the gym today. I haven't. I was supposed to go get my last workout in and cancel my membership. I gotta remember to do that next weekend.
I had one of those drinks.
Instead we went and got barbecue somewhere.
Nice. I had one of those drinks that tastes like Skittles to me. It was like a purple one.
Yeah, that's one I had. It was like Rainbow Stardust or something like that.
I've seen that. It is called Stardust. I didn't think that it would taste like Skittles. I figured it was grape because it's purple. But you said
It was really good.
It's like rainbow candy.
Yeah, it was really good.
Pretty much.
I don't see that ever. I don't see that ever in because we'll go to like Walmart's and Kroger's. I've never seen it in there, but I did see it at the gym that I work out at or used to work out at, and it was really good. So I just get Bangs. I don't know what it is. Bangs mess up my stomach every time.
Oh yeah, they do.
Monsters don't though.
It's not enough caffeine.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Bang's 300.
Bang also just the consistency of the drink itself feels more like thick.
Thick?
Yeah.
You're buying the wrong ones.
Well,
what flavor Bang are you buying, Blue?
All of them.
It just doesn't go down easy and it doesn't sit well. And 300 milligrams of caffeine, unless I'm going to work out, is just too much. So if I'm ever drinking an energy drink, it's for just my day. It's not to work out.
That's what I need though. I'm supposed to talk to a fuck ton of people in a day. I need some caffeine.
Yeah. Dude, I do a pot of coffee every morning and I throw 2 scoops of protein in it. Perfect.
It's probably pretty good.
Yes. Yeah, I probably sip on it for like an hour and a half.
What flavor protein?
Just like vanilla or like a creamy vanilla or something like that.
Man,
delicious. Yeah.
You should put some ice in there and make a little frappuccino.
Well, I make them the night before. I make it the night before and I leave it in the fridge. So it's cold. That's why I can just throw back.
I've been drinking a cold brew. So it just comes in a bottle and I pour it in a glass and chug it. And that gets me pretty wired.
Coffee is A1 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It works the best.
It just tastes the best in the morning too. Like every once in a while, if Stevie has Alani News, I'll drink one of those. But it just seems weird to have like a fizzy, sweet drink that early. You know, I want like the bitter coffee.
Yeah, like candy in the morning.
Yeah, it just doesn't do it for me.
It's definitely a midday drink. But you seem like you're pretty much back to normal.
I feel pretty good. Today, I don't know. Like, I've been working out pretty hard. I literally took like a couple hours worth of naps today. My
Nice.
body feels beat. I played basketball for like 3.5 hours today, this morning.
That'll do it.
Out.
That was good.
That'll do it.
I go to tomorrow for my 3-month checkup.
Nice.
So I did like scans a couple weeks ago, and I go talk about the results tomorrow. So we'll see.
That's crazy. I hadn't even thought about. I've been so busy. I hadn't even thought about that. It's literally been almost. So it's been a little over 3 months since your last chemo round.
Yeah,
Your last chemo round was like the week before Christmas.
it was the day. It was a couple days after Christmas, the 28th.
Okay, the week. Yeah, a couple days. Okay, so it's a little bit 3 months. That's crazy. Time is flying. I did not realize that till now. So everything's been clear. Like
Well, so far,
no setback so far.
no. But I had one of my nurses read my scans, and it looks like there is a little something going on in my lungs still from my latest CT. But that's what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he does.
Have you like that's crazy because like you've been playing a lot of basketball, which is obviously a ton of cardio. Like you've felt normal though.
Yeah, no, I felt completely normal. I see that's the craziest part though too. Like even before though, I felt normal. Like there's nothing. There's only the only thing that's really out of the ordinary to me that I feel is like my lymph nodes or something like right here. I feel them. It's not constant, but it's like every day. Like I feel
like they're swollen a little bit.
Yeah, and like I feel it a lot too. Like when I'm benching, and I tuck my chin.
It's probably from all those PRs.
Like pressing into it. Yeah, I feel it. It doesn't feel normal. I'm like I didn't feel this before, but this feeling I was having, I want to say at the end of chemo at the same time. So I don't think it's new post chemo, if that makes sense.
I mean, I think your thyroids. I mean, it's right by where your thyroids are, which are that's producing all your T cells and everything to fight infections and disease and stuff like that. So it would make sense.
Yeah, it's like right here.
They're just in overdrive right now to keep you alive.
Well, let's hope that's the case. In a way. But no, I feel pretty good, dude. I did a fucking been pushing it. I did a RP9 bench the other day. It was 325 for a single. Felt pretty good. My squats suck. I haven't been pushing my squats just because it hurts to squat sometimes. So.
Squats do hurt nowadays. Fuck.
I've been doing like a lot of accessories and push. I've been doing light squats. I actually hit 275 for 5 on squats 2 weeks ago after not really squatting for 2 months. But that's because I've been deadlifting heavy too. So I deadlifted like 4 something a couple weeks in a row. And then this Friday, I did 4 sets of 10 at 309 for deadlift. And that was pretty good. So like I'm just trying to increase the volume.
Deadlifts, I feel like, I mean, I haven't been working out very consistently, but like since I've been out of it, like I still think about it all the time. Like deadlifts, as you get older, seem like definitely something that you can still really, really push. But loading your whole entire spine up with a squat just does not sound fun anymore. But some deep ass squats with like the right amount of weight does feel fantastic.
It does.
But loading up with a heavy ass squat just fucking hurts everything.
We did heel elevated goblet squats on Friday. Those felt really nice.
Yeah, drop you real low.
You can squat your ass real low in those, and it's such a great core exercise too. Holding that weight in front is holding that weight in front is so much more core than just holding on your back. And then of course it doesn't hurt your spine and your back quite as much with the weight in the back. That might be the way to go.
So, dude, I just feel like it takes me so long to warm up for squats that it's almost not even worth it to get into that squat. Like it takes forever. And then like even like my first 3 sets feel terrible. And then after that, they start to feel great. But it hurts. It sucks.
It's almost like you have to like obviously you do like your normal like prep, but then like the best way to get fully warmed up for any type of squat is to do like a heel elevated back squat and just do like a fuck ton of reps.
Mhm.
The knees, the ankles get lubed up, the hips get lubed up, and your core gets activated. But just like it's hella reps, like almost like 50 reps before
Yeah.
you even just like load up the bar with 95 pounds for a warm up set for a back squat. Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna be 30 in like fucking
Soon, right?
11 days. And I haven't even been working out and I'm thinking of ways to like take the load off my body.
And you gotta try my diet. All right. We're not gonna eat anything for 11 days. And you're gonna work out hella hard.
What?
Guarantees to lose weight.
I don't want to lose weight, man. I'm like 150 pounds.
Oh, that's what you're asking.
No way. No way. Now I'm still staying relatively like the same like body composition, but I just don't have like the muscle is deflated, not as full. I'm hanging out around between 150 155 pounds. It's crazy light. That's like high school weight.
That's something else I noticed too. Like since chemo, I've had a hard time losing weight. And I'm just chilling at like 225 right now.
Yeah, you've been looking fluffy, Glove.
And I feel like I'm not even really like eating that much either. Because the amount compared to the amount of calories that I burn on a daily, I don't know. Obviously I'd have to track it and I don't care to track it. So
Maybe it's maybe it's more like an inflammation thing.
Possibly.
You're just retaining a bunch of water.
Maybe.
That's crazy. It's hard. Like
You're
one big experiment.
Is that the D ball?
It's been too long.
No, the D ball you're on right now.
No, I can't do anything. Bad.
You didn't even need that Asta.
You shouldn't do anything. You could do anything.
Yeah, it'd probably kill me faster though.
Probably.
If anything, you should do some Asta.
Asta is meant for cancer patients.
Yeah, well, that's a green light then.
Have your doctor write you a prescription.
Dude, I remember like I had such a hard time even like maintaining 215 before. And now it's like 225 is just steady.
That's the crazy thing.
But I guess I only lift weights 4 times a week now and play basketball once. Where I think I was doing like at least 5 to 6 days before.
You wonder if chemotherapy has any impact on metabolisms.
Right.
It's got to,
Like
right?
attacking
You
it.
think so?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're one big experiment right now.
Yeah, it's great.
So let's throw some trend in there, see what happens.
Sounds awful.
Or at least some S23.
Sounds awful too.
S23 with a little more cardio than usual.
Rad's where it's at.
I didn't really get that much of effect out of Rad. S23 and Asta got me the best results.
You're getting rid of all the places now, apparently. They're all going under.
No, that's just what Mark says. He's fear mongering. Dude, something like that doesn't just go away. If there's a demand, there's a supply.
You guys read into like turkestrone or anything of that shit lately?
Yeah, a little bit. Doesn't really sound worth it.
Is it like a different variation of SARMs, like where it's not SARMs, it's something else?
No, it's like it's a plant steroid.
Okay, yeah.
So
it's its own.
It's different. It's like Laxogen. You ever heard of that? I'm pretty sure they just took it off the market, and I think that's why this new one's becoming more popular. But it's a plant steroid.
What does that even mean?
Plant-based?
It's derived from plants, or it's something that they give to plants?
No, it's derived.
Okay. So it's natural.
Yes.
Well, get all of it that you can.
You could. I mean,
Can we start a farm?
no. I start a farm, they're gonna be different kind of plants.
You're on something. A little bit of both. We might just have to start investing in some greenhouse supplies.
Dude, my uncle's working for True Leaf right now, and he showed me some like he helps build the facilities that they do their grow operations in, and it's pretty cool. He showed me videos of them just walking in, just warehouse full of plants, loaded.
When we were in Utah on our honeymoon, Tom Passarelli was living in the exact same city doing like growing plants for CBD in some company, and he took us inside. It was amazing. It smelled so good, and it was literally just walls of weed. Like,
So when they do that though, when they grow for the CBD, is it the plant still has THC in it, right?
yeah,
And they just separate after the fact, after they grow it.
right.
So what do they do something with all that THC?
Probably.
You would think so.
You wouldn't want to waste it.
No, I was talking to people here at our dispensaries here, and because it's medical in Florida, like part of the rule is that like they have to control everything. So they have to control the grow operation and like from the ground up, everything literally has to go through. So like True Leaf controls all that.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy because it makes it seem like it'd be super hard to start up because you got to like do multiple businesses within one.
Yeah, there's a lot of hoops you gotta jump through.
I think Tom's living in Florida now. That's what he said. I forget where. I think it's like Tampa.
Good place to be.
Tampa, Tom.
Tampa Brady.
Tampa.
I knew he wasn't going to retire.
Yeah, I think everybody did.
Dan, did you see the Dwayne Haskins thing?
Saw that he died. I don't know what.
From what I understand, he was running on the freeway late at night.
Probably drunk.
That's what I'm assuming.
Oh, he got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that person took off.
I don't know that fact. I have no idea. But you can imagine he probably got blasted pretty hard on a freeway in Miami. People down here drive so fast.
Is it Miami?
Yeah, or South Florida. So
yeah, I didn't see any details. I think I did see that he got hit by a car. I assume that it was when I hear that, I think there was a car accident. That's usually what I hear. I didn't think I didn't really care, honestly.
Right. Yeah. No.
So another NFL player died from doing something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that happens too often. Plus, it's like what we're supposed to like mourn celebrities that die. It's like I don't really fall into that camp.
Right. You guys, I watched on YouTube yesterday, UFC 5. It was on there. I don't even know when it was. Early 2000s, maybe.
Saying UF or USC?
UFC, Ultimate Fighting Championship 5. They had like the main event on YouTube. It was like 40 minutes long. And it's so crazy because, when they first started out, obviously they were still trying to figure things out. They fought bare knuckle.
Oh, shit.
And it was the championship fight was 1 round, 30 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah.
30 minutes
of bare knuckle
fighting.
Yeah. But listen, it was okay. So doesn't Rogan always like talk so highly of what's his name? Royce Gracie?
Yeah.
And that was the fight that was happening. It was him and Ken Shamrock. And they were literally on the ground for 30 minutes doing nothing.
Like grappling?
Yeah, they were both like Royce Gracie is like a Brazilian jiu-jitsu, I'm pretty sure. And this other guy, he said he was a shoot fighter, but he looked like he was a wrestler, like American style wrestling, essentially what he looked like. So there wasn't really many punches thrown until like certain points, but they were mostly on the ground. And Royce Gracie literally had him in like a headlock for 30 minutes.
Well, isn't what there's like a huge like weight and size difference, right? Like Ken Shamrock was like a huge dude.
He was huge. Yeah. I wouldn't say like a huge difference though in size. And then Royce Gracie was wearing like his whatever those outfits that they wear.
Like he.
Iggy, yeah, he was wearing that, and Shamrock was just wearing like wrestling attire, essentially.
Dude, they probably didn't want to punch each other in the face if they weren't wearing gloves or wraps.
Dude, right? There was okay. So what happened is they got down to like the 30-minute mark, and they were still on the ground. It was like 31 minutes. They let it go just a little bit longer, and then he stood them both up, and then made them go to their corners, and then he added 5 minutes of extra time. And in that 5 minutes, they went back to the ground again after like the first 2 or 3 minutes, but Shamrock got a punch in on Royce Gracie in his eye, and he just had this huge swollen eye on the ground, just holding on to him in a headlock.
So what year did you think this was?
I'm gonna say early 2000s, like 2001, 2002 maybe.
1995.
Oh, 95. Wow.
I just looked it up.
Yeah, it's UFC 5. It was their 5th one. And I think they were a lot more spread out then too, because they were saying that Royce Gracie was in all of them so far. Like he was in the first 4. I just thought, first of all, it was a waste of 30 minutes watching that shit. Them just being like in a bear hug on the ground was so dumb. But it was interesting to see how they had to do like bare knuckle. And one round for 30 minutes. I was like, oh my God. Imagine fighting
so
30
tiring.
straight. That sounds awful.
Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to be part of that. But I mean, it makes sense though. If he's mostly Brazilian jiu-jitsu and the other guy's wrestling, then of course, and it's bare knuckle, it makes sense that they wouldn't throw punches.
Yeah. Yeah, Shamrock was big, dude. He the one that he connected on, he hit him pretty good. He had force behind it. It was interesting. I get stuck on YouTube down rabbit holes of just randomness.
And one punch Shamrock against Joyous.
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't really watch anything UFC these days.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like,
probably mostly because like if I try to watch it, like I'm not gonna pay for a pay-per-view unless somebody else buys it for me and then I watch it with them. Or like I still try to like stream it and it just fucking buffers out every fucking time. It's like it's just so annoying to watch.
right.
So late. And
Well,
so far the ones that I've watched have been so fucking boring or disappointing. It's just like I never get excited to go watch them. Like I know there's been good ones.
Yeah, I mean, like back in the day,
but I never happened to fucking see them.
Like Ronda Rousey and stuff, like those were good fights. Like back then, 10 years ago, they were great fights. Before Ronda started getting her ass kicked.
What's up, my dude? Hey.
Yeah. I was trying to pull that video up and share it to the screen, and now my computer's like frozen. Can you guys still see me and everything?
No, but it says you're trying to screen share.
Yeah. They don't want us to see.
It's probably like copyrighted or something. They're like, no. Oh, there it is. It's working. Mighty Ducks. Go Ducks.
That's a dope jersey.
Yeah, I just go like this through it.
Yeah, it's literally 30 minutes of that.
They really are on the ground the whole time.
Dude, I'm not lying.
Dude, that's a 30-minute wrestling match. That'd be so hard.
He's so exhausting.
Ken Shamrock, the Japanese pancrase shoot fighting champion from Rockford, California.
Can you imagine just trying to announce that?
Yeah, you really want to just go to the overtime. There, he's already hit at that point.
It's dangerous if the blood goes into the eye area.
Yeah, go to where they're standing up, right there.
And we are told that this will be a 5-minute overtime. They're going to start them on their feet again. Start on their feet, so the 30 minutes became 31:06.
They were booing a lot at the end too.
That dude's on some roids for sure.
Gracie says yes, they will start from their feet.
Yep. Kind of looks like a mark.
And Joyous likes that. He's got a chance to work to the top.
God damn it.
What, dude?
Anything can happen here. Both these guys like to be on the ground. Guess what?
Straight back to the ground.
With a right hand,
Yeah, happens so.
looks like he's got a mouse.
Yeah, did it happen right after they went back in, Glove?
I think so. Yeah, I think it happened like right away, like right before they went down.
This is not working how I want it to.
That's that same ref that does it today. Was it
Is
Dan?
it?
What's that? What's his name? Not Magliotta. He looks familiar. He looks like the ref that still does it.
You'd think like that's almost 30 years ago.
Yeah. Fucking 27 years ago.
Jeez, Weston.
Dude, it's not me. If it doesn't work this time, I'm closing it.
What kind of internet service you guys got? Damn.
Supposed to be a good one. I want my money back. No, you fuck.
Got him. Yeah, it's interesting to see how it's changed so much. It's funny to see like the graphics and stuff that they used back then too. Were so terrible.
Oh, how things have changed. Now everything's HD.
Yeah, super precise, deep colors. My phone has 3 cameras on it, 4 cameras. Fuck.
I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about like I guess imaging. So like there's 4K is what it is now, right?
Mhm.
And I think like they pretty much have the technology that like 8K is gonna happen. And they're talking about,
There already is 8K.
okay, so what's the highest right now?
8K, I think.
You think? Okay, well,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen 8K.
whatever it is, like we're not that far from where you can't decipher between that and reality, whatever K that is. Like let's say it's 15K or something, but they're predicting like there will be imaging that we won't be able to tell whether it's real or fake.
Well, is that is it like exponential? Because we went from 4K to 8K. There's no like 5 or 6K in there, right?
I don't know.
Like, what makes that difference? What does that even mean? What does 4K mean? What does 8K?
I have no clue. Dan sounds like he knows.
Well, I just know that there's 8K TVs.
Well, when we get in that metaverse too, are we gonna start seeing 12K? Like, is that gonna be how we're not gonna be able to distinguish? You can be fully submerged in it.
Bro, I just watched Ready Player One last night with Hannah. That was pretty trippy.
Yeah.
And how like everybody, like even the poor people, actually it was all about fucking poor people, but like the poor people have the virtual reality and everybody's just in the streets just doing like just fucking playing in the metaverse like in the streets. It was pretty
It's a better
fun.
place to be, dude.
It was a really interesting movie.
It's crazy thought.
Have either of you guys put one of those on yet? Oculus?
Not the ones.
Dude, it's crazy.
Been a while.
I mean, I can see it being very addictive.
I just see the videos of people like jumping into their TV or running into like something on the wall,
Yeah.
knocking themselves out. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, dude, like it's so real. You get so engulfed that you forget about your surroundings.
Apparently. That's the scary part, man. That was funny too, because like in the movie, he meets this like a girl avatar, and she's got like the girl voice and everything, and he like falls in love like instantly, and tells her that he loves her. And like his friend was like, bro, you don't know if that's like a fucking 6'5", 300-pound dude living in his like disgusting dude living in his mom's basement. Like you can't like go around in the fucking virtual reality and saying that shit.
Right.
I was like, yeah, it makes total sense. You have no, there's some weirdos out there, some fucking 35-year-old guy, just fat and crusty, living in his mom's basement, that makes himself a fucking fine ass female avatar. Like people do that.
Catfishing out there.
Hell yeah.
So K is basically the amount of pixels.
Okay.
It says 8K is a TV that has a screen with 7,680 horizontal and 4,320 vertical pixels for a total of approximately 33 million pixels. The K in 8K stands for kilo, meaning a TV has achieved a horizontal resolution of about 8,000 pixels. So it's a horizontal resolution, basically.
So what's next? What's the next level?
16. If it went from HD to 4K, Ultra HD to 8K.
Well, hey, was Blu-ray in there somewhere?
Says the ongoing race between TV manufacturers to outdo their competitors. Technological standards are continually being pushed new heights, and that means that 16K resolution is the next step after 4K and 8K.
God damn it, I'm good. Actually, the next step is just plug your brain into the computer. That's what I heard.
That's what I was thinking. Sounds pretty accurate.
Elon Musk was talking about some type of RNA technology to stop aging.
Was he really?
Yeah.
On his Twitter?
No, I don't know. It was on some interview he was giving. It was a clip on Instagram. He thinks it's possible.
I don't know, bro. After last night, after watching Ready Player One's put like station like 20 the year 2049, and like Facebook or Meta or whatever already has like the Oculus and the virtual reality, so they're already working on it. It was like life is gonna be so hard for the vast majority of people in America, and well, let's call it in America, even though people in America have it way better than most people around the world, than like 90% of the people around the world. But subjectively, Americans are about to have it so bad that they're going to want to escape reality for like a relatively cheap price. I could see Meta like taking over the world and being like the number one company, I guess, in the world. They're pretty close. I mean, Facebook's already pretty close. Walmart's number one. But
the Oculus isn't cheap.
I could see it, but I could see it as it gets more adopted, though. As it gets more adopted, and people become more desperate to escape the reality they live in because their life like sucks because they can't do anything about it because they're losers. They'll like the price will drop. You know, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like the price of like our cell phones or computers. Like it used to be like it was outlandish for anybody to have like a cell phone. Now everybody has a cell phone.
Right.
Eventually the demand and the supply will catch up to each other, where you can get an Oculus like fucking $100 or $200. Everybody's gonna be like gonna justify the ability to afford that And then from there, they're gonna be able to buy, like, go into the metaverse. And it's just like right now, where like you can buy real estate in the metaverse, or you can buy like you can go into the metaverse and you can buy like shoes or something, and then have the like the real life delivery shipped to you, but you buy it in the metaverse. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like eventually that's gonna be mainstream. Like going like other deliveries, like you can go get like, oh, I'm hungry for food, let me go to Pizza Hut, and like, but you're in the metaverse, but you go to Pizza Hut and get Pizza Hut delivered to your house in real life, like all that. And then you're able to buy like armors and coins and like all this different stuff.
I
Like,
really hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too, but Ready Player One was like, damn, like I could definitely see that shit happening.
Yeah, I wonder like how far in the future that is, because I don't think it's soon.
The movie was set in 2049.
2049 is when China wants to be the world power.
I've also heard that I've also seen references to like the 2040s as in like cataclysmic weather events, climate related events.
We got plenty of time.
Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow, I don't think was that. No, this was in Loki.
Is it what?
So you guys, the Avengers movie,
No.
right? You know Loki in the Avengers movie.
I know of him.
So Disney made a spinoff, like a whole show based off of the character Loki, and in there's like time travel. So Loki can time travel, and I don't know. We only watched like 8 episodes or something before we got bored of it. But in there, he's able to like time travel and transcend like universes and shit like that. And the year 2045, 2048, 2049, there's like cataclysmic events happening.
So, but this is from an Avengers movie?
I mean, yeah, it's science fiction. It's science fiction, but it's still just like another reference. And like there's still like, if you go back in time, like you look at all the Star Wars, the Star Treks and stuff like that, like even though they were like ahead of their time and they were just it was science fiction, it does seem like there's a lot of science fiction things that start to become like more and more like they could become reality.
Mhm.
You know, so it's like, I'm just saying, it's like another reference. It's just weird. It's another weird coincidence of a reference of something happening in our lifetime, a very near future, and it doesn't seem out of the realm of possibility.
Dan, you ever watch the original Star Trek?
No.
It's fun. It's good. It's very interesting.
That doesn't convince me.
It's really interesting to see like their idea of aliens and what technology was and what it's going to be in the future. Back in like I think it was great in like the 60s, I want to say.
60s?
Yeah, I think that's the original, back in the 60s.
That's crazy. So was it black and white?
No, it just started having color.
So it's probably like the 70s or 80s. Is that with William Shatner?
Yeah.
66.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what? Now, see, that's a little bit more convincing. What they thought like the future was going to be like.
Yeah, and what they thought like aliens would look.
So just over like, so that was 60 years ago, almost 60 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Should go back and watch that and be like, they got some things right. Like they had some, or I mean, obviously Star Trek was like way out there.
Right, yeah. Because they're out there trying to find different universes and things. It's pretty trippy though.
You know what? I see what you're saying.
Have you guys seen that new series of The Girl from Plainfield? She was like, how old? 16 or 17? And she basically told this kid to commit suicide. You remember hearing about that story?
I feel like yes.
Yeah. And she just got prosecuted. This
boyfriend? Wasn't her boyfriend?
Yeah, it was like they met on vacation. So they didn't live in the same city. So then after like the families parted, they kept texting each other. And he clearly had some mental issues. She clearly has some mental issues. But yeah, she was like, they went back and got all her like text records and everything on her computer and everything, and like over and over and over again, she's like, do it. You just got to do it. If you don't do it, you never will, or all this stuff. And then, I mean, it's not really a spoiler because this is what actually happens. You can read about it. But anyway, so the way he decides to do it is he takes a like a pooling, some type of engine, and puts it in his truck, goes and parks in a parking lot and turns on the engine. So he just died from carbon monoxide.
Mhm.
He gets out and texts her that he got out because he was scared. And she said, get back in. And he got back in. He died. And when she finds out, she's like way over the top of like trying to prove how much she loved him, and like she's like doing fundraisers for him and stuff, and like reaching out to the family, and like just won't let it go because she clearly has like this desire to be important through all these things like happening. But you know, as like the story unfolds, you see like she encouraged him to do it. Yeah.
This is like a documentary style.
I don't know what you'd call it. They're actors, but it
Okay,
it follows the storyline of the actual events.
like a dramatization of it.
Yeah, I think that's what you'd call it. Would it be a mockumentary?
Not sure. I think you just made that up.
No, I didn't. That's definitely a word. It's just whether or not that's what it is. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Sad.
A crime drama.
Drama.
Trauma. Dude, I got allergies up in this motherfucker. Texas, I never had allergies before in my life, but my nose and like I've been sneezing.
Probably got a mold.
Yeah, it's a black mold in your vents.
You guys remember that? No, yeah, we haven't really. I haven't had issues this whole year, but like just things just started blooming out here. It's been a lot of wind, and I really literally just started experiencing like allergy like stuff yesterday.
Take Claritin D. It works, and they put crack in it.
So wait, so does it? So it's for like so you could. So I'm not gonna fall asleep if I take it right now.
No.
D's for daytime, not dick.
D's for decongestant. And they put what's it called? It was a fat burner that everybody was taking back in the 90s, and then people started dying. So they took it out of products, but now they put it in over-the-counter medication like this.
That dimethyltryptamine.
No. I wish. You just
Bring it back.
Bring
it back. Gosh, I think I still remember my first can of Jack 3D in the Metamora locker room.
You said you remember what?
My first tub of it, Jack 3D.
I never tried it, unfortunately.
I think that would have been the time we were in high school, probably the senior year.
Yeah,
People had it.
It's
I almost shit myself.
It's ephedrine, Dan. You heard that word before? Yeah. Yeah, you will not fall asleep. So don't take it too close to bedtime.
I might have to take some tomorrow, dude. It's fucking me up. Yesterday I had a terrible headache. I was congested all morning, and then by the end of the day, I had a headache. It was terrible. Today I just runny nose. My nose feels like it's on fire, sneezing and blowing my nose. Like throughout my entire life have never been like, oh, my allergies are kicking in. I've always been like, I have no allergies, but
Think.
randomly over this weekend. Just
You're getting old.
Yeah, once you hit 30,
It's all downhill.
you probably should.
I'm gonna blame something outside of my control.
No more working out.
Yeah. That's probably why you
That's
have
what it is. I stopped working out, being a little bitch.
Yep.
Probably your diet. It's probably diet based.
Yeah.
No, my diet's good.
Not good enough.
Yeah, that's good. I'm actually being only an 8-minute walk from the office, I can actually start working out. Like literally, I have an hour back in my day. Actually, and because the hours are a little different, I actually have about 2 hours back in my day now. So I'm pretty excited.
How's the hour different from the other hour?
So like because of that, like the actual hours. So we get
Are Milwaukee hours different than Texas hours?
well, because right now I currently have to
Actually.
drive 30 minutes to work in the morning and then 30 minutes on the way back. That's an hour. If I don't have to fucking drive 30 minutes each way, then yeah, I got an hour back in my day. Also, that work hours are different. We start at like 8:30 or 8 o'clock, which is an hour earlier than what we've been starting at. And then I'll get home at like fucking 7:30, 8 o'clock, which is an hour before. So I guess I get about an hour back in my day.
You do that 5 days a week?
6.
6? It's a lot. Are you getting like a bunch of leads while you're out there and then like coming up and like calling them every day?
No, we literally we just stop people and talk to them.
Yeah, don't stop me ever.
I'm gonna be like, dude, bro, that's a nice beard. How do you do that?
I'm not gonna talk to you.
Bro, you got Spectrum at home or how's that internet working for you? Does that help your beard grow?
It's the 5G.
Bro, I know that's been slowing down on you every once in a while. Let me show you some.
It has. Yeah, you got tricks.
Yeah, let me show you my tricks.
Can you
That's
make
how-
a YouTube video play all the way through on screen sharing?
Right.
I know you've been having trouble sharing videos on your screen, man. Let me show you something.
It's facts.
That's how it goes.
It's that
Just-
easy, huh?
Just smooth with it.
Gotta
Just
fix
smooth.
a problem.
That's all it is. Just solving people's problems.
It is. Yeah. So that's what sales are. It's all a problem.
Yeah.
There's a problem you don't know that you have. I'm gonna help you see it, and then I'm gonna provide the solution for it.
So really, I didn't have a problem until you made a problem. Is what you're saying.
I pointed your problem out to you for you.
It wasn't a problem
No,
before.
I didn't have problems until you came along, Dan.
But don't worry, I'm gonna fix it so you don't have problems again.
Oh, sounds great.
Give me more problems.
But I'll give you my number so I can help you out through your problems that you're gonna have eventually.
Sounds great.
I'm gonna go through all the setting up and like information and stuff, and then right before you confirm it, I'm like, never mind, I don't want it anymore.
Wouldn't be the first time, buddy. It wouldn't be the first time.
You guys remember when I signed up for like some solar energy or something
Huh.
at our apartment when we were all living together?
Did you get scanned?
Oh,
It was supposed to save us money, but it ended up costing us a little bit more.
Was it like, dude, coming to your house, knocking on your door, like,
Yeah, they did. This is our apartment. It's I think it's some lady, but they were selling like solar, upgrading like solar, and I think it was supposed to make our bill like a little bit cheaper. I think it made it a little bit more expensive.
you still have that one, or is this your old apartment?
No, this was with you guys. When I lived with you guys.
Oh,
I remember vaguely.
I think we like got out of it pretty quick though.
were you like super baked when they came to the door?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was that the story? And you panicked and just
That might
stopped?
have been, it could have been it. It's very likely. Yes. Yes, I will take your power.
What?
You're gonna put solar panels up there? That sounds awesome. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Last night was Fergie's birthday, and he got real messed up.
I imagine by his text he was feeling himself.
Yeah. So this was at like so
Pass out.
that was right before he threw up in there. And then Krista gets up in a panic and runs across to the other side of the room, and she's like gagging because it smells.
Ew.
And then this was him this morning, still next to the trash can, but in a different spot.
I
Accurate.
can't imagine getting that drunk anymore. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't understand how
Dude,
people do that.
It kind of snuck up on him, honestly. Like he was clearly feeling good, but he didn't seem like throw up in the trash can drunk. And then all of a sudden he started throwing up in the trash can.
That reminds me, I'll probably come to Peoria, or not probably, I'm gonna come to Peoria the weekend of my birthday. So 23rd, 24th.
Sick.
So that can be me in a couple weeks.
So
You have to promise to only draw cool things on my face if that happens.
Dicks are cool, right?
Dicks are real cool.
So you're gonna get here. You're gonna get here the 23rd.
I don't have anything really finalized yet, probably, but I would say because I'm only gonna be like 3.5 hours away. So I might come down like on like the 22nd, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the
23rd, and then like maybe it's like spend the night on the 22nd and then the 23rd, and then either head back up on the 24th. That's what I'll do. Just
what's
like
what are the snowboard parks they got over there in Wisconsin?
That's a good one. Yeah, Devil's Head and I think
Sundown?
no, Sundown's in Iowa.
Devil's Head-
Cascade,
Head was
Wisconsin.
good.
Devil's Head was fun. That was where me and you went, Love, and then we were in that snowstorm on the way home.
No, that was me.
That was me and you too, Dan. But Love, me and you went to Devil's Head by ourselves.
Did we?
Yeah, remember we drank like 4 Locos and you drove home. I drove up and you drove my car back. But I remember on those back roads coming into DeKalb, there were like snow drifts, and I was having a panic attack. I was just like, I just want to be home. I just want my car safe in the parking lot. Like, please get us home. And then we made it.
I do remember 4 Locos somewhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy because that sounds exactly what our adventure was. So that happened to you twice.
Yeah, it happened with Caitlin and Zach too. Like I swear, bro. Every time I go boarding.
So
what?
They're long at Devil's Head.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good place. It would have been smart to get a broom, but we didn't.
So
what?
There's Granite Peak
next year.
Granite Peak supposed to be like the best in the Midwest?
Why have we never been there?
Because it's really far north, if I'm not mistaken. Is that true, Dan?
Let me look at the map view. Oh wow, yeah, it's almost damn near
Canadian.
In terms of elevation, that's supposed to be the best.
It's up by like Green Bay. Wasau. It's next to an Indian reservation. That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty far north. That would probably be. Let me see what that would be from Peoria. That'd be dope though. Like you could come up to Milwaukee, stay with me in Milwaukee, and then it's just like a 3-hour drive.
Yeah, that'd be a lot better to break it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like you're gonna need a bigger apartment.
Yeah. And a bed specifically for me.
We got a 2-bedroom.
Not big enough.
Dibs on master bed.
We did that for my parents. When my parents came down here, we gave them our bed, and we slept on our mega bed. We combined our couch and our futon for a mega bed.
If I was your parents, I feel like I wouldn't want to sleep in your bed.
Right. They did though. It's 5 hours from Peoria, Cascade or Granite Peak.
They said they did, but they slept on the floor.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm good on the couch. I'll be fine. Think of all of Dan's juices everywhere.
We did laundry before, you know.
That stuff doesn't wash out.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you know, I do have a little bit stronger juices. It's 3 hours, 2.5, 2 hours 45 minutes from Milwaukee. So like Milwaukee is basically like split in half. It's like a midway point from Peoria to go to Granite Peak.
Sweet. I haven't been snowboarding in multiple years, and that makes me sad. So
Yeah, same.
Dude, yeah, I don't even know which year was the last one I went to. Yo, Cascade Mountain, Weston. Cascade Mountain's only an hour from Milwaukee.
that's clutch. Cascade's cool.
Wait, so you're saying we should go to multiple mountains
In a weekend? Yeah.
Go for
each day?
nice.
And then where's Devil's?
Because that could actually work, because if you just drove to Cascade and then drove back, slept at your house, and then drove to Granite Peak, but then maybe stay up there since it's longer and wake up and drive home. We'd probably be really sore.
Right.
Yeah. Devil's Head's only an hour 45. So Milwaukee's a nice little day, an easy day trip away from all that. Yeah, we could do an entire weekend of ski trips.
I watched this video, I think it was today actually. Some dude on top of a mountain. He you know, when they get on literally the peak and they do those crazy drops, he fell off the top.
He just went tumbling.
Yeah, he just went. He had a GoPro on. You can't stop.
Not really.
No, you're done. Like,
I mean,
you're going. He was smacking the rocks and everything. But it honestly didn't look terrible. It was kind of hard to see because it was a GoPro like on his chest or whatever. But I mean, he dropped really high on a couple of drops, and it looked like the snow was soft enough, I guess. But
dude,
I don't know what happened.
You know, it still hurt.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, you're getting thrown around like a rag doll.
Because there was a couple that he fell pretty high.
I just remember falling in Jackson Hole like that, like from here to here, like went into the snow because I landed head first. I felt nothing. It was just like I just fell on a cotton ball, but it was cold, a cold cotton ball. I was like, that's fucking crazy. I was so scared. Like in the middle, like as I was flying backwards like this, I was like, I'm gonna break something. And then I stopped moving. I was like, I feel 100% fine. This is crazy. What happened? And then I remembered it was like the snow was so deep. It cushioned my fall.
Dude, you coming off that, when we went up to the top of that mountain and went down, you know, where you go like left right away? That was when we went down the most, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
That initial part was so scary until you got around that curve. Because it was like so like straight down, and that curve was like a drop off.
Well, that's where Sonia
where the transverse was.
No.
Yeah, no, it was at the very top.
It wasn't that steep.
You know,
it was steep enough for Sonia to eat her shit.
Yeah.
So you're saying where Sonia fell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that like that curve, and like if you didn't hit that curve, it's like you're going over. So I always went super slow down that part. It was terrifying.
Yeah, I remember now, because it was like really steep, and then you have that curve, but then that's where you could stop before you went down the whole mountain. Because we would like we would like wait there for everybody to get there. We'd be like, all right, what's our path going? But as soon as you get off the lift, you have pretty much that straight drop, and then that curve hit, and then there was like a stopping point before, and you could look out over everything. That's like where we took a lot of our pictures at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at one of
right before we went down. I remember I did almost go over that part, Love, on the curve. I almost went over. If you go over that, you're definitely fucked. Almost did one time.
Yeah,
I think I did actually, but I was going slow enough to where, yeah.
But yeah.
What a fucking OG picture. I love that picture.
Yeah, right. That one too.
That one was on that was it me? Was that us three? Or was that Stevie, Weston, and me?
That was us three. When we went started climbing up that little hill. Remember I was dying?
That was the backcountry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it was a little hill. But it was just the snow was so deep. It was like knee deep.
It was so nice. The sun was so nice.
It was, yeah.
Plus that work climbing up that little hill was fucking hard. So that we got worked up, got hot doing that.
The one that me and you climbed was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life.
That was crazy. We had to stop like 4 times. And that wasn't even that high. That was steep as shit.
I'm still not mad that I missed out on that.
You should be. That was super cool.
It looked like so much effort.
It was
it was an extreme amount of effort for like a 1-minute ride.
It was so hard. It's like it would be one thing to do that fresh, but we did it after we've been playing around all day.
Yeah.
And we weren't eating enough.
Tired, sore. Yeah.
I mean, it looked cool.
Does anybody know that video?
I can remember it. But
you know what video I was just thinking about the other day? I was gonna ask who had it. Is the tissue?
I think I
do. Because I have the video of Dan in the weight room upside down, and I think I have the tissue.
Oops.
I think those are the only 2 that I have.
Yeah, hanging from the rings.
Look at you, girl.
I have it. It's right here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oop. I turned it off.
That game was fun.
All she had to do is catch it, and she got chubby.
He thought it was gonna be so easy.
She's silly.
Just right there, right in her hand.
No, we made some fun games that night.
Yeah, we did. And then we watched Inception. That's a good one. That's a classic. The light.
That's a good thing. Are you Snapchat this shit?
Oh.
You feel better now. It was the light. We got money in the money.
It was the light.
There's more. My neighbor's gonna find that shit. He's gonna fucking detective do that. Wow, the light really does do it. What the fuck?
That's so funny.
Follow later. Different angles. I'm trying. Get it out. Can I kick you in the stomach so I feel it? I'm getting different angles of the puke session.
Wow, it really was the light.
I love when he says that.
Dan, was that the night that you found him up in your house?
Yeah.
That was the same night.
He crawled up there. It's crazy to think that that man has 2 kids now.
Right?
Man.
Yeah, I remember when Dantes, when I was working with all them out on the Riverplex, and Dantes just got a bike, and like his first week having that bike, he popped the clutch at a light, and then fucking bare assed it on the asphalt, and tore up his butt. The skin on his butt was gone.
Dang.
It like it was like a baboon's butt. You know how I remember I went in his house to like check on him, and he was laying on his stomach in his bed, and he had like just real red, peachy cheeks. His butt ass naked, just laying there.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, dude, it was.
So bad.
I'm sure that just ripped the skin right off his butt.
Well, and like everywhere you sit all day would be so uncomfortable.
So long.
It looked like a baboon's butt.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Funny.
So, good time.
Going back through all these pictures and seeing so many fun memories.
That's like almost at the beginning of my pictures now.
I think like the Stevie one is like, I have to go back to Google Photos. The Stevie one is like the first or second picture.
Yeah, when I go to the top of my album, it's Jackson Hole stuff.
The bat one is from 2013. It's the first pick. It's the first thing I have in there.
Yeah, so this is from 2013, and it's from Panama City Beach.
I'm looking at a picture of Dan's ball sack right now.
How did that happen? I wonder. Oh man, we're not gonna be able to post this one
Like this.
I forgot about that.
You had to go there. You had to go there.
Look at this.
I was just gonna show this cool one of me standing in this, but you know.
Yeah, nice.
I liked Gloves better. That is funny.
You see that, Weston? Jimbo and Cindy.
Jimbo, is Jimbo doing that like surprise look he always does?
Kind of, yeah. That was 2014, New Year's Eve.
2014. Dan, remember that one?
Was that snowboarding?
Yeah, that was when we went to Snowstar and you wore that wig.
Yeah, I was just because I wore that wig for Halloween when we went to Base Nectar.
Yeah.
Says I woke up with puke on my pants.
Wow, he looks super young.
Yeah, 2014.
Wait,
We,
say something.
we used to just unload these. This is in Narnia. Hold on, let me get this angle. Can't see it.
Yeah, there's like a glare. Was he like about to eat a mushroom or something?
Yeah,
Narnia was a good time.
I miss Narnia.
Tyson is an OG.
Dude, Tyson was the best cat ever.
That was a cool video.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to Glove, you're coming up to Peoria this year?
Probably in like Christmas.
That's amazing. Because I feel like we haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah.
I don't even know the last time it would have been.
Would have been for your wedding, probably.
Listen, I still got a ton of pics for your meet and carbon now.
Oh,
Your show.
Because we didn't. I don't think we saw each other last year. But Bluff came up obviously for your wedding. I guess Bluff, you came up for Fergie's wedding.
Mm-mm.
No.
I didn't either. So yeah, so it would have been 2020.
You coming up for Ted's wedding?
Wait, Ted's getting married again? Yeah. Should I text him and see if I can come?
Yeah. Just invite yourself. Don't just say I'm coming.
Yeah.
See you at the wedding, brother.
See if you can officiate.
Yeah. It's next weekend, dude.
What year did he get married?
2019.
So he
Is
got
that
married.
right? Or was it 2018?
I don't remember.
Megan and I were together. So it would have been 18 or 19.
I think it was 18. Because 18.
Damn, that's crazy. Time is flying. So he got married, divorced, and is remarrying
Come here. Come here.
within a 3-year span. I think it was 19.
I mean, I could look.
No, because it was cold. So it was fall of 18.
I got pictures.
Or was it winter of 19?
Oh, this is
Damn.
timeless right there.
That's on a Vine, isn't it? Somewhere.
Does Vine even exist?
No, but I think that's where it originated.
Yeah, it did. Dude, Vine was so funny.
Yeah, we had some good stuff on there.
Where would those be? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so 2018, November 17th.
Hmm. 2018. Getting back on a horse. Who's this girl this time?
Her name's Brooke.
Brooke what?
I don't know. We've never met her. Dude, Kelsey, I think Kelsey said she's never met her either.
Yeah.
Just Ted doing Ted things.
Mm.
I never met his first wife before.
I did one time, but that was just because they came into Texas Roadhouse, so I didn't really talk to her too much, but just that once.
So wait, so it's this weekend. So Western, are you going?
Yeah.
Blood, did you even know about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just me. Makes sense though.
You're not in the group chat.
There's only select individuals in there.
You think if we invited Dan back to the group chat, it would make Ted leave?
I do have that power.
I could run an experiment.
I'll let you be the one to do it.
I don't know. I pulled Ted aside at your wedding and I tried to make up with him. We'll see if how he took it. But we had a talk about it. Sonia was there actually. She witnessed it.
Did she mediate?
No, I think she was talking to Ted and I walked up and I love that picture.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I mean, I pulled Ted aside and I talked to him about it because he wouldn't talk to me about it. He just wanted to hold on to it and hate me. He just wouldn't talk to me about it. So I was like, Ted, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why, what's going on? What you feeling? And then I apologized. I was like, I'm tired of you hating me for something that's a misunderstanding. So I apologize. And And so, it's up to him if he wants to accept that or not. But that was at Wes's wedding. So, and I don't think I've talked to him since.
Yeah, I feel like he said he'd never accept your apology.
Yeah, he just hates you, Dan. I think Ted wants to hate you.
Yeah, kind of.
Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. He just couldn't. Every slight joke that I did, it rubbed him the wrong way.
Yeah.
Well, there's that one joke that he really didn't like.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I had no idea.
I'm drawing a blank. I really am.
We don't have to repeat it.
Can you text it to me?
Do you remember it verbatim, Dan?
Yeah.
All right, send it in the text between me, you, and Blow.
There's only a couple things I think it's about, so
I put it in quotes.
okay.
Zion.
Yeah.
20 minutes till Bitcoin's weekly close here. Well, it is a boy. He's having a boy.
No, I don't think Dan knows that.
I heard that he was gonna have a baby. I didn't know that. I heard he was gonna have a baby. That was like fucking 3 or 4 years. That was like 4 years ago. That was before his wedding.
Dang, that was the one, really? That was what pushed it.
Yep.
Well, there's some context there. Because remember, something had just happened.
I think there's something with the girl. Am I correct?
It was something I was unaware of. I had no idea.
I'll send it.
It was something I was unaware of, and so I thought it was just a harmless joke. Because keep in mind the group chat that we were in.
Did I even know that?
I don't know.
I thought it was before. Oh, maybe it was. Yeah. So it was something I had no idea about.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Yes.
I don't know if he thought that I knew about it or what, but yeah. Ever since then, he has wanted to hate me. He hasn't wanted me. He's had bad thoughts. About
we used to be so mean to him growing up. We used to when I would go with like Brett and them to Supercross events in like 7th and 8th grade, we go to like St. Louis, and Birch would always be there too because he loved Supercross, and we'd always like run away from him at the hotel. It'd be like cat and mouse, and we would just be trying to run away from him, but he was always so fast. He's so fast and so big, and he'd always catch us somehow. But it was kind of like, how we treated Jones in a way. It's not as bad.
Jones got it the worst.
Oh, goodness.
Good times. But yeah, good for Ted. But so yeah, he's about to have a boy, and he's getting married again, right? When's he due? Is he due about the same time as you, Love?
No.
Yeah, no. I don't
After or before?
After.
Oh yeah, definitely after.
Well, you know what, Ted? If you see this, I hope it goes well for you, both sides of it.
I highly doubt Ted's gonna see this.
If you want to repeat the message, I wish all the best.
I'll just reiterate what you said in the group.
All jokes aside.
I'm just gonna copy and paste what you sent to me and Blub and be like, Dan wanted me to send you this. Because now it actually applies.
You probably show up at my house and fucking shoot me.
Probably do that. You guys have some guns.
Not out of the realm. possibilities.
Nope.
I'm ready.
100% possible.
I'm ready.
Did you guys ever see that video? Some dude, it was these two guys that got in an argument outside the one guy's house. Some big dude, and he came to pick up his kid. I think it was in Texas. Came to pick up his kid because of his day to have his kid, and his ex-wife told him no, that she wanted to hang out with the kids longer. And so the guy got in an argument with his ex-wife's boyfriend. And eventually the ex-wife's boyfriend went in and grabbed a gun. And then he came out and they were still arguing. They were like face to face at that point, because once he brought the gun, the other guy was massive, by the way, and like got in his face and was like, you know, yelling at him, and the other guy, just telling him to shoot him or some stupid shit like that. Because you know that's how it goes. Whenever somebody has a gun in front of you, that's what you're gonna say. Shoot me. You know, you won't do it, you pussy. But anyways, guy fired a warning shot, and then like a couple seconds later ends up shooting him in the chest like twice. And he ended up dying. Guy died right there, right in front of like his kids and shit like that. The homeowner or the boyfriend just got acquitted in jail, or not in jail, in court for the whole process, the whole thing.
Like acquitted of murder?
Yeah.
How?
They said it was because he was on his property, essentially.
Is that way Texas?
God bless Texas.
Stand your ground, I think, right?
God bless Texas.
I wish we had that. That's so crazy.
Florida does.
Florida does. That's so crazy how like from state to state, there's different ways they approach like even home invasion. Like I know here, if you shoot somebody in the back, they can break into your house, threaten you, be like stealing shit. If they're on their way out and you shoot them in the back and they die, you'll get in trouble.
Yeah, because they're like not a threat, quote unquote,
Right.
anymore.
Actually, maybe it'd be better off if they did die, because then they can't testify.
Yeah, Illinois is a fucking joke.
Well,
So
it's just like
get out of there as soon as you can.
the second somebody crosses the threshold of your house, like
Yeah, it's your property,
you
it's
should
your
be able
house.
to kill 'em, period.
Yeah. Like they shouldn't be doing that shit anyways. Same San Francisco.
San Francisco's a joke.
I'm surprised that Cindy and Harry want to keep their house where they're at. They could sell that house for so much money and go wherever they want. But like,
all the friends and family are here.
I know, but they could do so much better. And then you'll leave.
What?
And then you'll leave because you're not leaving because Cindy and Harry's there.
But that would definitely persuade me. But they wouldn't leave unless everybody was on board. I don't know what their plans are, but I know my mom likes the people around here. So
Yeah.
she'd rather probably live here with people she loves than to go live somewhere cool, but like just be around Harry.
But they're so good at making friends, they could do it. You should put your home out for rent it out, and go buy a new place.
Why?
To get out of Illinois. Come.
As Dan moves back to Illinois, you should get out.
I'm not moving back to Illinois. Ever.
West. I'm not like in a hurry to get out of here right now, but if opportunity arose. So
Okay, the mountains.
I also don't want to be a landlord.
The mountains are nothing.
Slumlord.
I'll be a slumlord. I'll just get some lessons from Bat. He can teach me.
Just have him manage the property. Pay him like $100 a month. Double his pay.
I don't think that's a good idea.
What does he do right now?
I don't know, man. I don't see him a whole lot.
So incognito.
I just talked to him yesterday. Or no, on Friday.
Does he talk to you now? Does he respond?
He texted me out of the blue, actually. And he said just randomly texted me in the middle of the day. And his question, he just texted me a random question. He said, What was the hardest part about moving to Texas?
Oh, so he's thinking, huh?
Was probably just thinking about getting out of his parents.
I know he wants to move to Florida. He's always talking about it.
He said, what was the worst or hardest part about moving away from Illinois? That's what he said. So yeah, so I think he's got something potentially lined up. He said he wasn't gonna jinx it, so he wouldn't tell me details.
Has he still been working for his dad?
I think so. But so I think something's around the corner for him, hopefully. But I told him that I was coming up, or I was moving to Milwaukee. So we'll rendezvous. We'll rendezvous and talk it out. Play some whiskey craps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blood doesn't know about whiskey craps.
No, he will though.
Not yet.
You'll learn.
Hey, just think next time you see me, you'll probably have my baby with me. Most likely.
It's really exciting.
Yeah, if you're gonna be up here in around Christmas, yeah, baby.
He'll already be like fucking 6 months old at that point in time too.
Yeah, little Ziggy. Yeah, he'll be 6 months. That's gonna be cute as fuck.
So he'll probably be like crawling around, getting crazy.
That's gonna be one cute fucking baby.
It's gonna be a hairy baby.
Fucking mohawk.
Oh, we're gonna let it go. It's gonna be long.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
Sonny doesn't want to cut his hair for like first 2 years.
That's amazing. Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Dude, I had like crazy long curly blonde hair when I was a kid. I was a little baby. And then once my mom cut it, it never grew back curly again.
Dang.
Oh well. All right, boys. I need to eat.
Yeah,
Zion's being
about that.
antsy.
All right. Bitcoin closes at 8 minutes. Weekly close, 9 minutes. Pretty gnarly, 2 reds in a row. I think we're looking for a green coming up real quick though.
Take XRP to the moon.
We need to finish
And
this.
Bitcoin Cash. I really want to make some money off Bitcoin Cash.
Me too.
That's
for
the
Christ's sake.
That's
Please.
the most depressing coin I have right now.
It's the one that I'm like just 100% okay with getting rid of, and I just want to get rid of it, but make me some money, please.
Yeah.
I think if we make it back to 58,000 on Bitcoin, it's a head and shoulders pattern, which spells the death for Bitcoin.
Which what?
Will be the death for Bitcoin.
It'll drop.
Yeah, it should after that. And then we buy it at the bottom.
And then all coins take off, sell some of those, and then buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, buy Bitcoin at the bottom in about 9 months.
I can do that. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, XRP.
Let's go.
Do your thing. Do your fucking thing.
I'll text you guys tomorrow after my appointment.
Yeah, let us know how it goes.
Sick.
Definitely.
Good luck. God
Thanks.
bless.
That's right.
You guys.
Love you guys.
Love you.